My life is over.
Oh, come on. You gotta focus on the positives. For instance, the medical miracle that is one woman actually impregnating another woman. Shadazy.
Coincidentally, I have a cousin named Shadazy.
What?
JD needs us right now, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. Dr. Cox, you're backing off. Elliot, you go talk to him.
Can't wait to talk to JD. Maybe we can chat about how everyone in this frickin' hospital, other than me, is having a baby. I mean, seriously, having a baby, having a second baby. Oh, having her husband's best friend's baby. That's right, Mona. Everyone knows. What are you looking at, Dr. Beardface? You want a kid? Because I swear to God, I will mount you right now.
It's bad for say, damn it. I can't believe she's pregnant.
That's what happens when you listen to the little guy instead of the big guy. I'm talking about Jesus and your itty-bitty ding-dong.
LeVar, get to steppin'.
My life is over.
Oh, come on. Turn that frown upside down. You gotta focus on the possibilities. For instance, the medical miracle that is one woman actually impregnating another woman. Ba-dow! Shadazy.
Oh, you think that's funny?
What, you know I had to say it? Like hell, I had to be angry at the whole group of you for not laughing.
Okay, look, JD needs us, so this is what we're gonna do. Dr. Cox, you're gonna back off. Elliot, you go talk to him. And Turk, you're gonna call your mother and you're gonna tell her she's not invited to the birth of our child.
How does that help JD?
Well, I don't have time to explain it to you, Turk. Our friend is hurting, okay? He's hurting.
Ooh, I can't wait to talk to JD. Maybe we can chat about how everyone in this frickin' hospital, other than me, is having a baby. I mean, seriously, having a baby, having a second baby. Oh, having her husband's best friend's baby. That's right, Mona. Everyone knows. What are you looking at, Dr. Beardface? You want a kid? Because I swear to God, I will mount you right now.
It's bad for say, damn it.
Yeah, I'll talk to JD.
So, can I be present at the birth? JD tells us that you're looking around town for a new job.
Yeah, I just don't think the department head here is ever going to promote me.
Why?
Dr. Lemke, you're going to love this. We're a husband and wife piano playing team, only I have no hands. With my head!
How great is that?
This is my wife, Sally. She lost her thumbs last month when our pet Komodo dragon, Morty, got out of his cage.
On the bright side, you have beautiful nubs.
A tip jar. Really?
So Kim, JD tells us you're looking around town for a new job.
Yeah, I just don't think the department head here is going to ever promote me.
Why?
Dr. Lemke, you're going to love this. We're a husband and wife piano playing team, only I have no hands. With my head!
How great is that?
This is my wife, Sally. She lost her thumbs last month when our pet Komodo dragon, Morty, got out of his cage.
Guess you can't be Fonzie for Halloween. Morty didn't just eat Sally's thumbs that night. He also ate the Lemke's sense of humor.
Sorry to bother you guys, but can you tell me if my wrist is broken? I'd go to the hospital, but I'm super busy.
You're in a hospital.
Super busy.
Doctors always get hit up for free medical advice. We all wish we could respond like this.
Relax, I barely poked you.
It's okay. I can still see.
Really? Check out these bad boys.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Nice.
It's swollen, my friend. Get an x-ray.
A tip jar. Really?
JB, this is going to be such a tough decision. Because I don't know if you're aware of this, but I've been really digging you lately.
Oh, I'm aware, baby.
Oh my God, she likes me.
Still, I'd only be gone 4 months, and you don't want to be around me when I'm pregnant. All the women in my family go psycho.
Yeah, but...
I wasn't finished!
You know, I'm back. It's perfectly fine. Just hit the wall.
Look, whatever your decision is, I support you.
Oh, you're so awesome, JD.
My lips taste weird. Look, whatever your decision is, I support you.
Oh, you're so awesome, JD. 4 months without you is gonna suck, even if their hospital is a lot nicer than this dump.
How do you know it's nicer if you've never been there? Good God!
Just a hunch.
Relax. He was already dead, people.
That was awesome!
Employee discount!
Oh, yeah!
Okay, I've seen enough.
Right behind you.
Consider that a little gift from Nurse Roberts' nephew, Corporal Roberts.
Hell yeah!
Employee discount!
Oh, yeah!
You know, why don't you liberals just go out and raise some more taxes?
Oh, God, you give me a bite of that muffin. Oh, not that way. This way.
Okay, I've seen enough.
Right behind you.
Consider that a little gift from Nurse Roberts' nephew, Corporal Roberts.
Hell yeah!
So, Mrs. Miller passed both audiological and neurological exams. We cannot find anything that explains why she's hearing music.
Oh, how about this for an explanation? She's cuckoo pants.
Run some more tests, interpret a psych.
So, Mrs. Miller passed both audiological and neurological exams. We cannot find anything that explains why she's hearing music.
No, how about this for an explanation? She's cuckoo pants. She is a mood swing away from drunk driving in Malibu, sexually harassing an officer, and blaming all the world's problems on the Jews. Run a few more tests, interpret a psych.
So since I told Keith he only rents a room, he refuses to come out of it. Doesn't matter. He'll crack.
Probably not until after his party next week.
A party in his room?
Well, I'm off to my family vacation in Bermuda.
So since I told Keith he only rents a room, he refuses to come out of it. Somehow he is totally self-sufficient in there.
Can't talk, Elliot. I gotta go to town and get some bleach for my whites. Don't worry. I won't go through your precious house.
I'm still not sure how he got back up there. Doesn't matter. He'll crack.
Probably not until after his party next week.
Well, I'm off to my family vacation in Bermuda. I'm going to say the same thing I said to my new gardener when he asked me for Easter off. No way, Jose. His name's actually Jose. That's why I hired him.
So we just hired a new nanny, and she is super hot. Please don't make a big deal out of this, or Carla will go crazy.
I'm going to say the same thing I said to my new gardener when he asked me for Easter off. No way, Jose. His name's actually Jose. That's why I hired him.
Doesn't he realize that animals make incredible healers? I mean, petting a dog can lower your blood pressure, relieve depression. I mean, some dogs can even sniff out cancer.
Wow, if we were more like dogs, our job would be so much easier. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that you have stage 3. Wait. No, that's stage 4 lung cancer. Don't mind them. Dr. Reed's in heat. Now, we're kind of territorial around here, so I'm going to have to let the other doctors know that you're my patient. You're going to be fine, by the way. All right? Don't you worry. If I had to get neutered, I'd want Turk to do it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, look, so we just hired a new nanny, and she is super hot. Please don't make a big deal out of this, or Carla will go crazy.
Brothers and sisters, as we leave here today, let's not mourn Laverne's passing. Amen? Amen. God bless you today. Thank you so much, and amen, amen. Now, before we finish up here, I see we have two cars blocking the fire lane. It's a beige Volvo. Beige Volvo. Thank you, Brother Weinstein. And we got a purple Cadillac, amen. It's got gold spinning rims. Amen, amen, amen. Y'all forget it. I'm almost finished here. I'll be done in a minute. Brothers and sisters, as we go out into the world, as we leave here today, let's not mourn Laverne's passing. Amen?
Amen. Are you for real?
That's a trick, right? I mean, when he comes back from Vegas, you're gonna tear him a new one.
No. With Keith, I've decided I'm gonna be the best girlfriend ever. If that means skipping some silly anniversary, that's fine. If it means having some crazy sex and then running off without cuddling to go meet the fellas for a beer, great.
I might cry. Man, if you were just 40 years older.
If that means skipping some silly anniversary, that's fine. If it means having some crazy sex and then running off without cuddling to go meet the fellas for a beer, great. No ramifications.
I might cry. Man, if you were just 40 years older.
Is anyone going to acknowledge that we buried a dear friend today?
I'd like to bury a very good friend today. Whoa, what's up? Too soon, 5?
I'm sorry, but that mother should not be giving that little girl breast implants for a Sweet 16 present.
So she's 16. What's the big deal, T-Dog?
Well, I have a daughter. Imagine being a parent. I'm sorry, but that mother should not be giving that little girl breast implants for a Sweet 16 present.
All I got for my Sweet 16 was a sweater. Yes, I had a Sweet 16 party, but before you judge, it was a surprise.
Thrown by who?
The girls in my gymnastics class. I only took the class to get a homecoming date.
Did you get one?
A young Kenyan exchange student named Tumbo. He was a dynamite flipper, but couldn't snuggle for the life of him. Have a good one.
So she's 16. What's the big deal, T-Dog?
Well, I have a daughter. Imagine being a parent.
Hey, Perry.
And other acquaintances who were much more loyal than I thought.
Hussy, liar, jerk.
Who is that?
All the screw bangers made me hungry. Of course, everything makes me hungry right now.
Well, I had to go check on a patient. I'll meet you upstairs.
Great.
Hey, and by the way, all this sympathy that's coming your way, that's going to turn. And when it does, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to enjoy... Hey, not finished. It.
Hey, Perry.
And other acquaintances who were much more loyal than I thought.
Hussy, liar, jerk.
Who is that? And of course, the Todd.
I won't forgive you, and nothing you can say will change my mind.
I'm sorry, Five?
Welcome home!
Gosh, all this group hatred's made me hungry. Of course, everything makes me hungry right now.
I gotta go check on a patient. I'll meet you upstairs.
Great.
Oh, man, is she lucky. What I wouldn't give to be pregnant with your child.
What?
Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. It'd be a test tube baby. When he outgrew the test tube, I'd scoop him out, rinse him off, and raise him myself. Then, on his 16th birthday, I arrive at your house and say, guess what? You have a son. And when you hop up and run to embrace him, I press a button that activates a jetpack hidden in his knapsack, and poof, he takes off into the sky. And you go, oh no, I never got to hug him. And just then, the jetpack explodes, and millions of pieces of Conroy come floating down on your head. I would name him Conroy.
That's funny. Conroy's actually on my list.
Hey, and by the way, all this sympathy that's coming your way, that's going to turn. And when it does, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to enjoy... Hey, not finished. It.
It felt good to be holding the mother of my child.
This is nice.
But given recent events, cuddling was as far as I was gonna go. Kim and I had to get to know each other again, and build trust, and oh my God, is that side boob?
Oh, careful with the side boob, big guy. My hormones are going crazy. I might just pounce your skinny ass.
Kim, I really don't think we should.
I won't. I got a giant boogie in my nose.
Look at her saying, I won't, with a giant boogie in her nose. I must have her. You know what, on second thought?
Yes?
Still, I wonder what it would be like having sex with a pregnant woman.
This is nice.
It felt good to be holding the mother of my child. But given recent events, cuddling was as far as I was going to go. Kim and I had to get to know each other again, build trust, and oh my God, is that side boob?
Ooh, careful with the side boob, big guy. My hormones are going crazy. I might just pounce your skinny ass.
Kim, I really don't think we should.
I won't. God, I got a giant boogie in my nose.
Look at her saying I won't with a giant boogie in her nose. I must have her.
You know what, on second thought,
Yes?
you get to do it some sort of special way because you're so pregnant?
Yeah, there's a harness in my suitcase. Hook it to the light fixture in the ceiling. It'll automatically raise and lower my hips.
Really?
I'm kidding.
I know.
Damn it. Still, I wonder what it'll be like having sex with a pregnant woman.
You know, what's interesting about this show is that we really use The Simpsons as a model. We wanted everybody that comes in to have a role and to be funny. And so first we introduced what we called the B-team, characters like Todd, the high-five surgeon, my real-life wife, Krista Miller, who plays Jordan Sullivan, Aloma Wright, who played Nurse Roberts, and Ted, Sam Lloyd, the attorney. Even beyond them, we brought up what we call our third tier of characters, which are people that existed initially because of one joke and have then become part of our world.
For example, Dr. Beardface, Dr. Mickhead, Colonel Doctor, and Snoop Dogg intern. Hey, my bad, Snoop Dogg resident.
Randall is sitting here in this interview because the first year we did the show, we asked him to play Death. Cut the clip.
I win.
We asked him mostly to play Death because he has a deep voice and he's like 7 feet tall, which I think Death should be. But then Randall got the acting bug.
I would not do that.
He is more often associated with the show when we're out in the world as Leonard, the hook-handed security guard. And because of that one stupid joke, I believe your character now has a love child with the oldest resident.
Yes.
My character's name is Gloria. I like to think of her as the oldest living intern.
You wave too much. You abuse waving.
One day I was told that, Leonard and I were going to be doing a kissing scene. My boyfriend is bi-curious and he wants me to pick his lovers. And I said, maybe we should just do a kiss now in the dressing room and then when we get out there, it'll work. And it did. I said, why don't we try something? Why don't you put that hook hand on my breast? But they wouldn't go for it. He thought it was a good idea.
I love me some white meat.
Last season, I had one day work where Gloria was pregnant with Leonard's twins. I'm gonna have your baby so hard, baby. They want to know how I felt about being pregnant at my age. And I said, fine, what the heck? It's a miracle.
There's a writer named Mike Schwartz who actually has the most appearances of any third-tier guy.
Who is that?
We're writers on the show. Mike is also an actor, and so whenever there's an opportunity to put him in the show, we've been writing small little parts for Lloyd.
I think it was like the third episode called My Old Lady. JD gets some news from a patient.
I bet a ton of bricks for Dr. Dorian?
And it hit him like a ton of bricks. I got put into that fantasy, and my character, Lloyd, the delivery guy, was born.
Because of that one moment, because of his background in improv comedy, he has since become Lloyd, the drug-addicted, speed metal listening delivery man.
Oh, that reminds me. I found these in my dryer.
Although I don't think he got the name Lloyd until like the 4th or 5th season.
Yeah.
He was just delivery guy.
He was just delivery guy.
Garrett Donovan is Councilman Donovan, who is a crystal meth addict and is occasionally handcuffed to chairs.
The joke was that this government official had a drug habit and they needed someone very clean cut. Yeah, and my one line was, hey!
Frank, who was just a nice guy that did background for extra money. I used to have an imaginary crush on him because I always thought black-haired doctor, who was in the background of every scene, was strikingly handsome and seemed charismatic, and he became Dr. Mickhead.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mickhead.
Somehow I got plucked out of background with no acting talent, by the way. And the rest is history. I became Dr. Mickhead that day.
Hot damn.
Just because of one stupid joke of somebody hated their nickname, and we said, you should see what they call Dr. Mickhead. And the other guy's like, what? They call him Dickhead, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Mickhead, incoming!
I was supposed to go up to the janitor after the scene had finished and tell him that I really hate my name. And he told me to go kill myself, and I said, yeah.
We recognized another background artist. He has a big, bold, striking beard, Chef, so we named him Dr. Beardface.
Beardface!
And on the show, his name is...
Beardface.
On his show, his name is Beardface, but everybody calls him Dr. Beardface.
And that drives him insane. And being a very pompous man, he always takes offense to this and bounces back with, "It's Beardface."
What are you looking at, Dr. Beardface?
It's Beardface, damn it! He's oblivious to everything that goes on around him. He doesn't notice the plaster stuck on his face. He just keeps on walking. Doctor? You know, he's sort of a nice fool in that respect.
There's one background guy that we thought looked like Colonel Sanders.
Uncanny.
So we called him Colonel Doctor.
Thank you, Colonel Doctor.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I don't know your name, and you look like that Kentucky Fried Chicken guy.
I just used to be just Dr. Bob, and then all of a sudden they started giving me speaking lines. And, hey, you're now Colonel Doctor. All right, that's cool. I did Melrose Place for 6 years as a doctor. And I never got a speaking part because I didn't speak up. And then somebody told me, he says, well, why don't you go see Bill? So I asked him, and he says, I'll get your speaking part.
Last year, we discovered that he's my dad. JD's taped to the ceiling and looking at all this stuff, and one thing he sees is Lloyd kiss Colonel Doctor on the cheek and say, "See you tonight, Dad."
Manly Henry, one of our background guys, is he looks like Snoop Dogg. So he was Snoop Dogg intern, and then last year Snoop Dogg resident, and this year he's Snoop Dogg attendant.
I was working a background, and they called me to the set. They said, "Manly, we need you to come to the set." And I thought I was going to do a regular cross or just be in the scene. Zach Braff comes up to me and whispers in my ear, "Listen, Henry, I'm going to hook you up. Okay, what I want you to do is when I say this, Snoop Dogg intern, I want you to say..." I looked at him and said, "What?" So we were rolling in the scene. All of a sudden, I said, "Where are my hoes at?" And after the whole set just cracked up.
I haven't seen them.
And they actually gave my character a name, which is Ronald.
Okay, I have a copy for Snoop Dogg resident.
I wish just once someone would call me Ronald. And my role is kind of edgy. If you notice some of the lines that I've received were kind of risque. My hoes are gonna love this. Sometimes they call you, Snoop Dogg intern. Hey, Snoop, Manly, Henry. As long as they keep calling, it'll be okay.
Where's Rex? He's gone fetal again.
Put a blankie on him.
I started appearing as Rex in season 5. JD talks about us building homes for the homeless, and we're all, trying to kiss his butt as interns to get on his good side. So we go to this construction site, and as a prank, I spray paint on him, and he cuts my tie off, and in essence cuts my shirt open, and I start bleeding. So that was the first joke that I'd done on Scrubs. Another one was the sideburn shave off in season 6. Excuse me, Dr. Cox. Bill Lawrence has really taken care of a lot of us as far as actors looking for work, so thank you, Bill. I appreciate it.
I think it's something that shows don't do that often. I think mostly background artists are people looking to get a SAG card and pick up a check. And here, we appreciate their work so much. It's one of the things that makes the hospital look real, that it's really exciting when they get to be front and center and get to be funny.